Well, you know, I saw him when he arrived at Southampton. I didn't know much about him, in all fairness, and the way he was playing there, I was looking at him, and I was like, you know, although I saw him play a bit before, you know, but I wasn't really watching the games that he was playing before. But when he arrived in the Premier League, that's when you tend to watch and see what a player can do, because then we arrive to reality. That's not an easy league, and so he arrived there, performing well, playing very well. People were talking about him going to some big clubs. Then he went to Tottenham, and I think I mentioned it last season. I think he's the unsung hero. But people playing in this position, unfortunately, do not. Apart from N'Golo Kante recently, and Makelele back in the days, and Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira. But when you play as a holding midfielder, it's when you don't play that suddenly people do realize what you were doing. We had the same thing with Gilberto Silva at one point. We always used to say at Arsenal that how important it is, and the fans couldn't get it. And when he didn't play, they started to see what he was doing. And so sometimes not playing, you want to play, don't get me wrong, and I'm sure he would prefer to be on the field and perform, but sometimes not playing is one of the, in bracket, best thing, because people are actually realizing what he was doing, and I think they miss him at the minute. Although some guys are there, Dembele is there, Winks is there, you have other players that are playing in that central position, Eric Dyer, but I think Victor Wanyama offers something more with that power, the way he drives, the way he loves to defend, and last year he started to score some goals also. That's something that was coming on. Unfortunately for him, he couldn't carry that momentum because he got injured, as you mentioned. But you guys should be proud of what he's doing. You know, not for the first time you have a Kenyan guy doing well there. His big brother was also there doing what he was doing. I remember Oliesh playing for Nantes in France and Ajaccio. We have one in the national team, Divock Origi, playing for us. You have the Olsen brothers that are half Kenyan. I'm sure you guys know that. So yes, but obviously I think the one that people mention the most at the minute is Victor Wanyama, and you should be proud of him and what he's doing. And yes, I still believe he's an unsung hero because of what I mentioned before, because people tend always to go to the guy that scores goals or gives an assist, or the captain, or the guy that we talk the most about. And I think N'Golo Kante changed that a bit with Makelele, where they made that position fashionable, if I can say, and Wanyama is doing that, yeah.